Mississippi. Joining us now is Angel Gail Lang, Miss Hattiesburg. Angel, thanks for calling in today.
Hello, good morning. Thanks so much for having me.
Absolutely. So tell us about your relationship with Mississippi Blood Services.
Sure thing. So I have a fun and unique relationship, I think, with Mississippi Blood Services, and it's all because of my own personal story. And today's actually a special day because of that story. My younger brother, Preston, when he was 16 years old, had a rare disease diagnosis, and he was diagnosed with an inoperable grade 5 brain arteriovenous malformation. And it was a very long process and journey, but ultimately they were able to shrink that AVM to an operable size. And going into that final surgery, the number one thing Preston's surgeon, Dr. Valier, stressed to us was the risk of blood loss. In his expert medical opinion, if Preston were to never return to us, it had been due to blood loss. And so those words never lost their effect on me, and I wanted to do something about it. So who better to work with than Mississippi Blood Services?
Yeah, that's awesome. And so how is Preston today?
He's doing absolutely amazing. And as I noted, today's that 5-year anniversary. So that's a big milestone in his own health journey. 5 years ago today, he was under the knife for 10 hours where they removed the entire right frontal lobe of his brain. And in those 10 hours, he received multiple units of blood. So going back to that day and looking back how far he's come today, if you looked at him, you would never know what he's been through unless he has a shaved head, for instance, but he's living with no deficits, and it's absolutely amazing.
That's awesome. That's good to hear. So tell us about a bit about your background and becoming Miss Hattiesburg, and then where you go from here. What are your plans?
Yes, sir. So right now I'm preparing for Miss Mississippi, which just is a few weeks away, and the tickets are selling great, and we're all excited to be coming back to Vicksburg. And this will be my second time. Last year was my first time competing at Miss Mississippi, and I never even delved into the pageant world, so to speak, but I came into it because of Preston's story. I wanted to raise awareness for his disease while advocating for blood donations, which is I'm very excited this month. We're working together with Mississippi Blood Services in honor of that 5-year milestone to try to rally together 5,000 blood donors to pay it forward. And I'm excited to share that on the big stage as well at Miss Mississippi, Preston's story and what we've been able to gain through it.
Yeah. So are you presently in college?
No, sir. I actually graduated last year from Mississippi State University with my master in business administration in project management. And today I'm actually in my office in Hattiesburg, Mississippi at Jones Logistics, where I'm a project manager.
Oh, okay. So you're serving as a project manager. So do you?
Yes, sir.
Do you intend to become a PMP, or maybe you already are? Is that something you're thinking about?
Yes, so that's actually in the plans. Currently, you actually have to have 6 months of project management experience before you can actually take that test. So that's what we're trying to get under our belts right now, but that's in our future plans.
Just curious, Angel, what made you decide to pursue that line of work?
Yeah, so I actually had no idea what I wanted to do after college. I was applying for different jobs. I just knew I wanted a healthy work environment that pushed me beyond my limits and where I was able to learn from top people every single day. And that's something I have the great privilege of doing. I work alongside the president, the CEO, the CFO on a daily basis. I get to learn from them firsthand while actually also collaborating with people outside of our organization, because as a project manager, you're typically seen as a liaison. You're the first face that many people see. So having those opportunities and gaining that exposure and traveling the United States and meeting other businesses and collaborating with them has been the greatest experience. And I think that's what also correlates really well with preparing for Miss Mississippi, because they complement each other so well.
Yeah, that's awesome. And so valuable are project managers, especially in complex project undertaking. And you're right, you tend to become sort of the hub and the centerpiece of the projects as they are progressing, and everybody looks to you for the information.
For sure they do, and it's always fun trying to make sure I have all of that information. And I'm one of those people that likes to make sure everything's all my ducks in a row. So that's been the best opportunity for me here, because I feel like this job was almost made for me, so to speak.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome. Congratulations on that. So before we go, when's the pageant?
It's June 7th through 10, and actually you can now go buy your tickets online for individual nights or the whole set, and I hear they're going very quickly, so get them while you can.
Yeah, and there's also a clay shoot coming up in just a couple of days, May the 19th, as I am told.
I'll be
as
there.
well.
I'm very excited about it.
That's awesome. Angel, congratulations. Appreciate you calling in, and good to hear about your brother, and good luck in the Miss Mississippi contest.
I appreciate it all so much. Thank you for your time today, and have a great rest of your day.
You too. Thank you. We're stepping aside for a break. It's time for Fox News and SuperTalk News. We're coming back with Congressman Michael Guest to stay with us.